Hey, we're back, everyone. Sorry about that. Yeah, I misclicked and I couldn't launch back in the game because I misclicked. That's the thing. I can't when you launch this kind of game, you can't misclick because otherwise you can't move the cursor and you can't get in the game. Of course, I accidentally misclicked when I went to open it. I opened it again. I accidentally misclicked. I was going to do a video yesterday, but I forgot. I was too busy watching YouTube videos. So yeah, and yeah, I accidentally misclicked and I couldn't open the game because I misclicked. So I'm going to make sure I click on the taskbar icon here, so it actually goes into the game and doesn't stay in the desktop, just like so. Easy. And yeah, we still owe $15,000. Yeah. When you have accidents, that happens, when you have accidents. Lots of accidents. Yeah. So let's see what quick jobs we can get today. Yeah, or jobs, because with the quick jobs, when I went to your truck center, the quick jobs, had more, give you more money, but you get supplied a truck. You don't use your own truck, so I could do or do I want to drive to a job center? But then again, then I'd be using my own truck. I don't get as much money as if I do a quick job. So hmm, I could do a quick job. Let's see how much money you get for a quick job. And if that gets the most money, then we'll do that. But if it's what the I just have to see. I have to remember also have to remember because it's Friday and in real life I need to put the bins out. Sorry, not out. So wheel them out on Thursday, we wheel them in on Friday, but the garden bin doesn't get empty till later. So it's a beautiful day out today. It's supposed to be about 38 degrees today. It's supposed to be very, very warm today. We've got three controllers, and I've still got some designs in my gallery now where I added custom engravings, and I can't wait to buy those. I mean, I've never owned an Xbox controller that has a custom engraving on it. I've never actually owned one. That would be very nice, but the thing is, the engraving costs extra as well, so I don't have enough money on my account at the moment. I do in my wallet, just not on my account. But I don't want to be. I don't want to spend money out of my wallet. So, okay, so let's see. Let's just click drive first. That's what we did last time. Oh, new photo. This is in Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. That's the Louisiana DLC. I will the DLC. So that looks like a toll, I think. Yeah, because in some highways, in some directions you go on a highway, you have to pay a toll. So, that costs money. It doesn't cost too much, but yeah, you have to continue. You do have to pay the toll because I'm pretty sure it's a crime if you don't pay for the toll. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but that's what I'm thinking. And yeah, and then the last time we played at 7 in the morning, and we're free as the wind. Oops. Now I'll just do that. Hold on. Yeah. Well, I think you just have to end it once and then open up again, and it should load as normal. Oh no, I left the browsers open. Oops. Oh, I thought I closed everything. Oh dear. I didn't. I left two of the browsers open. They use memory. Oops. I didn't even realize. I thought I closed everything. Apparently not. Yeah. How silly of me. Anyway. No, they're both stopping. Oh no. Okay. Just fix that and play this one. Although I don't know if I can launch one at the same time and have one stopping at the same time. Let me just make sure I'm down here so I don't misclick. Yep. Open the game. Perfect. Yeah, so Yeah, we are. Yeah, in this we don't have trailers yet. Because we have to advance further in the career like we did in the Euro Truck Simulator. Because but in here in this simulator we still owe 36 $15,000. Um, so yeah, we still have a lot of money we have to pay back because well we spent all well when we got the truck we spent almost all of the money on the truck because it cost most of the money and we already took out a few loans and now that I don't have any money I can't pay those back now so I've got like more than multiple loans I have to repay and again yeah because of course I spend all because it takes yeah you need over $100,000 to buy a truck. So of course I got a few loans and I got enough money, but even with the color, it cost a bit more with the color. It adds a bit more to the payments. So of course I spent I didn't, when I spent the money on the truck, it left me with $1,000. That's all I had left. I didn't have any more money left. It doesn't seem to want to work today by the looks of it. Maybe we should play another time because I mean we can play another time. I mean you don't have to play today. I mean that's fair enough, I guess. Seems to not want to work today. Doesn't speak keyboard. I'm gonna try it one more time. If it doesn't work, I'll just play another time. Because we don't have to play today. I mean, I'm just suggesting. So I also have water trucks. Maybe I don't know if there's any because I have picked it into the water trucks, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Because if you get to the water trucks, you are playing on. Well, I mean, if you see, apparently if I close the game like that when it's not responding, it detects it as a crash. Right. Detected it as a crash. This first part loads quickly, and then once I click drive, this has trouble loading. Yeah, see? It gets to this small bar and then stops. Well, I only have one. The only mod I have on here on the Maker Trucks that is active is oh no, I also have the hook cam, but I mean it launched last time. I never had a problem with that. But then again, I'm always in the cockpit anyway, in the cockpit view. Hmm. Uh, yeah, even if I unlock even if I unlock the trailer purchase, well, I'm not gonna be, oh there we go. So I'm not gonna be able to afford a trailer because I don't have any money. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, how am I going to afford a trailer? And even if I unlocked it, yeah, I don't have any money to afford that. So here we are. Welcome to Euro. I mean, not Euro. This is American Truck Simulator. My bad. Where even am I? Oh, I already have a trailer. Well, I don't have a trailer. That's odd. Job. Let's have a look at what the price is for the highest quick job. Okay, here they have heavy. This for a heavy cargo. So I want $10,000. I owe 15,000 though, so then I would owe another 5,000. Although 24, I'm not good at maths whatsoever. Um, I haven't done a heavy load in American Truck Simulator before, so we're in the Sacramento to Modesto. That's not far. I guess yeah, well the top one's got the most money, so we might as well. But then again, I owe $15,000, so even if I got 10,000, I still owe another 5,000. Yeah. I guess this is what happens when you have too many accidents. You start owing money because you get every time you get a crash vehicle violation, you have to pay. So and I only had $1,000. So yeah, I guess I shouldn't have. Oh well. Oh no, well, it wasn't my fault. That other truck had cut me off. That wasn't my fault, but they still charged me anyway. Because this game always you're the one that gets blamed for every accident apparently. So it wasn't even my fault. That other truck cut me off. I didn't even see him coming. So yeah, it's Peterbilt. Yeah, I have a Kenworth truck. I prefer the Kenworth over the Peterbilt, although there was a Peterbilt in Manoa, well, my hometown in the game. So we're doing. We're transporting a giant silo. Wait, how does that even? I mean, I've seen big silos before. How on earth does that fit on a trailer? Wow, that would be really heavy. If that landed on top of someone, if that landed on top of you, you'd be crushed. You wouldn't survive that. Oh my God, that would be heavy. And why do I have an extra trailer at the back? Oversized load. Now the question is this truck going to be able to pull this trailer? That's the thing. Oh my gosh. I mean, no, my God. Oh, okay, yeah, so you're about to haul a you're about to haul a special transport cargo. There are two escort vehicles which will lead you. Please be careful for them. Yeah, just like the other one. Okay, just continue. Well, let's get started, shall we? Start up the truck and head off. This truck seems stronger, although I don't know. Okay, how do we drive out? Oh, no. Turn right. Oh boy. Oh yeah, heavy cargo is easy to get caught, so we have to be careful about fences. Where are the escort vehicles? Is that one of them? That's a ute. Well, shouldn't there be an escort vehicle in front? That's a police car. Wait, why is that? Wait, am I being escorted by cops? Okay, yeah, I definitely need to be careful there. Wait. Oh, I literally thought they were going to crash into that oncoming truck. That would be bad. The escort vehicle crashed into the oncoming truck. Because then it wouldn't have been me that damaged it, so they can't blame me for that. I mean, seriously. Oh, boy, this is stupid. Well, actually, that's a police car. What the heck? Oh no, I need to slow down. No, slow down. This truck is going to go far. This truck is stronger than I thought because it's actually pulling it quite well. We didn't pull it this well in your truck simulator too. Oh geez, I need to be careful I don't wheel in this car. We'll just overtake it. Well, I can't overtake. I have to remain behind this escort vehicle. I can't just overtake it. Oh no. How am I not going to run up the back of it? So obviously I can't go too fast then. Oh great. Oh well. Funny, this is a police car that's escorting. Apparently most trucks are different. They don't have yellow vehicles. Apparently they've got police cars to escort you. Uh-oh. Oh no. I shouldn't have chucked the bugger. I mean, oh shit. Hold on. Just a sec. That was clicking. Oh no, what have I done? I didn't mean to do that. Oh shit. Oh no. Something's wrong with this left trigger now. Great. Shit. Oh, bugger. Something's happened to the left trigger. Shit. It still kind of works, I guess. left. Let's have the. Let's have your cargo time, obviously. I can't go too fast because I don't want to move in the escort vehicle because that then I'll fail if I do that. I want to turn right. Okay, let's put the indicator on so we can turn right. Okay, turn right. To turn right, sorry.
Turn right.
I kind of have to turn like this because I've got a big sail on the back of the truck, so I don't really have a choice but to turn like that. So I kind of have to turn on the wrong side of the road. I am hauling a big trailer, so what can I say? I mean, driving down highway. I mean down the road. It's not the highway. So how long is the drive? It's about. Oh, it's 5 hours. Okay. We go all the way down there. I think, was it to Modesto? Where were we going? Oh, we forgot where we were going. Oh, already forgot where we were going. But anyway. Driving a big truck. This is not even my truck. It's a supply truck, obviously. Yes, of course,
And then turn
because
left.
I can't afford another truck. So yeah. Oh shit! Shit. I actually need to be careful. I'm actually holding a big trailer. I can't afford to have an accident. Where's the escort vehicle in the back? Because I can't see it from my view, I guess.
Turn left.
Oh, yeah, the escort vehicles, they can go through a red line. They have the right of way. They can actually go through a red line. Are you ready to turn left? Okay, yeah, we just turn left. Oh, yeah, because we can't go straight on, right? So we don't have a choice but to turn left. I mean, because we can't go straight on line. There's both dead ends, as you can see on the map there. There's no map screen as well. Right, so we have to stay there's a double line as well, which means it's illegal to take off. We have to stay behind the escort vehicle because that's the rules. And we can't go off route either because then we fail if we go off route. And then we can either reload the last checkpoints or abandon it. If you abandon a job, first job you can't cancel. You can no perspective of that. But if you abandon the other job, you abandon the job, you have to pay a penalty fee. So I don't want to have to pay for that. That's why I usually just load the last checkpoint. I don't abandon it because I don't want to have to pay a penalty fee because I already don't have any money.
Go straight on. That's right.
But, looks like we're driving to the countryside, which is nice scene. Excuse me. Just nice scenery and all. You can see. What am I doing? Wow, it's a couple box.
Go straight on. That's right.
Plane. There's a plane. Nice. There must be an airport nearby. Oh no, I don't need the windscreen wipers on. That's the hazards. You don't need those either. You're not pulling over or anything. What's that? Hobbits. Oh, it looks similar to the pomegranate juice we have in real life. Anyway, yeah, it looks like there's a big field here. I'm guessing those are grapes. I'm not too sure what it is, but oh, we're trying to turn. No, we can't go off route. Oh my gosh. We don't turn that. There's a fence there. We'll crash into the fence. And we can't go off route. Oh my gosh. That's dangerous. Yeah, we can't just go off route. That's not safe. And we can't go off route because it's against the rules. But we can't turn left either. Yeah, all right, so both dead ends. We can't check it out anyway because it's a dead end. We're driving for 4 hours. So yeah, we still owe $15,000. The trucker said, "Okay, at the front here, we have to have that thing there in the warning banner on the front, you know, because it's an oversized load, obviously." I'm actually hauling a silo. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize it because I've seen silos that are pretty big, and I did not know it's what you can fit on a truck trailer. Well, there it goes. Well, let's just hope it's strapped down properly because that wouldn't be good if it falls off the trailer. If it's not strapped down properly, it will fall off. And that can have devastating results. If that lands on someone's car, you crush someone in their car. It would be very devastating. It wouldn't be good. It would be very bad. That's why they do make sure that it's actually on the truck on the trailer properly. Because if it falls off, that could have devastating results. It could actually crush someone in their car and kill them, possibly kill them in the process, which would be really bad. I'm going at I believe I'm going at an appropriate speed, but I shouldn't be going too fast. I don't want to get into an accident. Because I also don't want to be like the excavator. That's what I have to be careful about. That's why I can't go too fast. Because we did a whole heavy cargo last time. That's where I unlocked the trailer thing. So I don't know if this is going to unlock the trailer purchase or not. I don't unlock the garage purchase. You have to purchase another garage. Also, you can also, in this game, you can also get used trucks, or you can also purchase trucks online. But if you purchase trucks online, you have to own at least 5 trucks. So, yeah, so, oh god, I need to turn back. But it's a good thing I'm concentrating.
Turn left.
Yeah, like I get a bit annoyed when I have to restart my computer. No, when I have to get in control, the left trigger isn't working properly. I have to hold it like that. No, I'm not sure what's happened, but something's wrong with it. Yeah, I don't know what I've done, but anyway, I look after my things. I'm just pretending that I'm just going to pretend that didn't even happen. Because that was that no, happened, obviously. Okay, so put it in here. You're probably time to go look at that truck. Why is that truck stopping? That's interesting. Why did they stop? I mean, there's a fence in between us, so you have to worry. Why are you guys stopping? Seriously? Why are they stopping? I mean, there's a fence in between us. I don't think they need to stop. That's interesting. They're all just stopping. Look, why are they stopping? Why are you dickheads stopping? Just keep going. Like, I don't know why the hell you're stopping. I don't know what the hell you. Oh my god, these drivers seem to be scared for something. Or something, they're idiots. I mean, they don't need to be stopping. And what for? Obviously license plate, but there's a second lane. But the thing is, I have to stay behind the escort vehicle. I can't go off route. Yeah, I have to stay behind the escort vehicles. Unfortunately, I can't just overtake them. Unfortunately, but again, I've never tried it before, but I don't think I should. You have to stay behind the escort vehicles. Right, and I'm not going back into here. I'm just going to stay behind them. I don't want to be going too far. If I go too fast, I don't want to run off the back of the escort. I don't want to run into the back of the escort vehicle. That's all. So I need to make sure I don't go too fast. So, no, it's 3 hours away. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, we are going to the desert. I thought I actually thought I mean, I was about to say, I'm not sure where we're going. We're heading towards Sacramento. What did I just get charged for? No, now I owe $16,000. Well, no, 18,000. How much did I get charged? Do not tell me that it's speeding. Oh, come on. Really? Oh my god, now I owe even more money. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I don't even know what I did. Was I speeding? Or because clearly I can't see what I'm getting charged for. Oh my gosh. Well, that's just great. Yeah, I just got charged. I don't know what I got charged for, but oh, we're going up. That's why we're starting now because we're going upwards. Oh yeah, that's what we have heavy loads for. Be careful also, yeah, in real life when you have a load on a truck, if you go around a corner too fast, or your load, it can cause your load to shift, and if your load shifts, it can cause the truck to tip over. The load shifts, and I've seen that before. It's we call them dash cam, truck dash cam before. Yeah, the load shifts, it can cause the truck to tip over, which is a good. And if you careful because if the load shifts, it can actually cause your truck to tip over. And then yeah, that's not good. Oh, it's winter. That's where we start. That's our hometown. Oh, wait. So we're taking this path, right? Oh no, we went for Modesto. Never mind. So where are we going then? Because we started in Modesto. That's not where we're actually going. No, it is because we're going this way. No, we are going to Modesto. Never mind. I just couldn't tell because we're facing up like that. I think we were going the other way. There's a shit. I think this is that means because I think that's the I-80 in that highway because there's also the I-270, I-5. I think. Yeah, there's different types of highways. I think this is the I-80 by the looks of it. Interstate, the I is short for interstate. So, yeah, I mean, I should know because I've lived in America before. Yeah, I found it just glad that we could have America on the dick because, President Donald Trump, he's a dickhead. That's what my ex-farm buddy calls him. That's where I got it from. I mean, it's true. I mean, I saw this video on Instagram. My mom was showing us that it was like mocking a French guy's accent. I mean, like honestly, like why would you don't need to mock people? I mean, seriously, you're just mocking a guy's accent. I mean, like seriously. I'm not sure what that was about, but that was unnecessary. Honestly, he's a dickhead. It's a piece of work. What can I say? That's why it's a good thing we got out of America when we did. Again, there's a few things in America that I missed, and one of them is this movement center I went to. Not the school stuff, but anyway, ready? Los Angeles, we lived in Maryland, Potomac, Maryland, United States. Sorry, off the horn. Okay, right, I could bring that as well. I have to keep right. We can't go off back because otherwise we fail, so I need to make sure I can stay on the route. Yeah, because nowadays Xbox controllers cost about $100. So yeah, I don't know why they're that expensive, but I guess they just are. So going down this way. Let's go down this way. Which will actually start the road. You're actually buying a big box of controllers. Yeah, that costs quite a few $100s. I'm not gonna lie, because yeah, one of them costs only $100. But then again, the ones that you get the custom color costs more. Like the Rebel White or the black one costs about $99 at least, because you're not getting some custom color. It's one that's included, I guess. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, there's another police car. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they've got police cars that were they are holding a heavy load. They're actually hauling a silo, which I didn't even think would fit on the truck, by the way. I mean, usually the silos are heavy, I mean, and they're big too. I mean, Yeah, that falls on you. I mean, one person, you wouldn't be able to lift that. It'd be way too heavy. One person would not be able to lift that. What's this pickup truck? Oh, another one. Also flashing. Are they going into the front there? What there? Look, they've even have Teslas in the game. There's a Tesla out there. That's interesting. Many of the cars that look like those. The cars that look like, but they don't have like the logos or anything on them because it'd be copyright. That's the thing. They'd be violating copyright if they actually have the logos on them. That's a Crown Vic. Victoria, Crown Vic. But yeah, the thing is, they don't have the logos on any of the cars because it'd be copyright otherwise. That's the thing. That's why they don't have the logos on any of the cars because it'd be copyright. That's the thing, it'd be copyright. Uh, $15,000. What do you mean I drove away from the escort vehicles? Excuse me? How did I drive away from the escort vehicles? What? Oh, that's interesting. It's the police car. I thought, isn't the police car the escort vehicle? Because that's what I'm in front. That's what I'm behind.
I'm gonna get the job done.
No, we're 2 hours away. How did I drive away from the escort vehicles? That makes no sense. How on earth did I drive away from the escort vehicles? How did that even happen? Yeah, how did I drive away from the escort vehicles? Yeah, I literally had to pay a penalty fee of $15,000. Yeah, that's expensive. I'm not going to have to pay that. Yeah, apparently somehow I drove away from the escort vehicle. Yeah, I was looking out the window, so I guess I was distracted. I don't know. Yeah, apparently I somehow drove away from the escort vehicles. That's interesting. Well, at least I'm recording, so I can see what actually happened. Yeah, well, I've always been behind the escort vehicles. I don't know how I drove away from the escort vehicle. There's another truck. Oh, Vortex. I'm not sure what that is. That's interesting there. Yeah, apparently somehow I managed to drive away from the escort vehicles. So that's interesting. That hasn't happened before. I've never done that before. And I've never driven away from the escort vehicles. That's one I haven't failed that way before. That's a first. Apparently I've somehow managed to drive away from the escort vehicles. That's interesting. Oh, it's a pickup truck. That is like a handyman suit. I don't know. We're going to Modesto, so I literally managed to drive away from the escort vehicles. How did they even manage to do that? That makes no sense. I managed to drive away from the escort vehicles. Well, that's interesting. Why they turn right? Oh, okay. Did it say that before? Well, yeah, because we exited. Didn't we already exit here? Maybe drive, yeah, because I can not there's no downtown Stockton. I'm guessing, I'm not sure, maybe, well, I don't know how it happened, but maybe I went straight and said, well, I don't know, I have to check the video because I don't know what happened. I don't know how I drove away from the escort vehicles. I'm not sure what happened there because I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking out the window at my beautiful day. Whoops. That was interesting. I don't know how I managed to drive away from the escort vehicles, but okay, that was interesting. Yeah, somehow I managed to drive away from the escort vehicle. Very interesting. I don't know how I managed to do that, but that's the first time I've done that. Not gonna lie. I'm sure it's going to be because last time we did the heavy cargo, the one yesterday or the day before, but the delivery wasn't late. It was excellent. It wasn't late, so I'm sure this one isn't going to be late either. And then again, what am I going to believe? Is it going to be late or not? I don't know. We'll just have to see. Yeah, somehow, I don't know how I managed to drive away from the escort vehicle. That's interesting. Let's just keep going straight, shall we? We're heading towards Fresno. Okay, because the other line's Sacramento. We need to go to Modesto then.
Keep right. And then.
Okay, we're exiting to Fresno. I thought we need to go to Modesto. Yeah, we're going to Fresno or Modesto? No, I'm confused. Going to go out and make sure I actually take the exit. Well, oh yeah, because I can't go straight anywhere. Then again, I don't know how I managed to, you know, drive away from the. Well, yeah, I had to check the video because it's a good thing I was recording because I don't know how I drove off. I feel I was recording a YouTube video. And then, yeah, and again, yeah, I don't have the music because I don't want to get copyrighted. So we have the right of way. There's other vehicles at the stop. See, there's a cop there. There's other vehicles at the stop since the heavy cargo vehicle has the right of way. We have to stop. I mean, they have to stop. We have the right of way. So the police here and I don't ensure everyone else stops since we have the right of way, so they have to hold all the other traffic. Because the heavy cargo vehicle has the right of way. Not even delivering a solo. Uh-oh. My game's lagging, that can't be good. I was another, there's a police bike there and a ute. Yeah, I don't know how I managed to drive out away from the escort vehicles. That was kind of funny to be honest. I haven't had that. I haven't failed that way before. So yeah, it's the same. 15,000. So it's the same amount in this scenario as well. You can pay $15,000 if you're going to the job. Yeah, that's expensive. That's quite expensive. To, which how much money truckers make in real life. I'm guessing they make a lot of money too. I don't know. But you drive a truck, you don't just need a driver's license. Because to actually drive a truck, you need a truck's license. You don't actually. It's not just a driver's license. You need to drive a truck. It's not a job. You can't drive a truck with a driver's license. You need a truck license to drive a truck. You actually have to be a licensed truck driver. You need a truck license, not a driver's license. Once in this game, you already have a truck license. So yeah, in the real world, you can't drive like an idiot because that's how you get your license taken off you. That's how you lose your license. Then you can't drive anymore if you lose your license because you can't drive. You can't drive with a suspended license. Which that's a crime or felony or something. So you can't drive with a suspended license. Because the reason that police officers know that is, to find out is because when they pull you over, they look up your license on their computer. They look it up, and then when they see it's suspended, that's how they know it's suspended because it will show up as suspended, obviously. So they look it up on the computer when you get pulled over. And so when you pull over, because when you get pulled over, then they ask for a license because they go and look up your license on the computer. Look up, and if it says suspended, then you've got a problem. If it comes up as suspended, yeah, then you've got a problem because you can't drive. You can't drive with a suspended license, and then that's against the rules. And you can't drive with a suspended license. It's happened to my sister before. Because it's when you lose or because you have points on the license and you demerit points and things where if you lose all then your license gets suspended for a certain amount of time. But that's what happened to my sister. She lost all her points to speeding on the way back from Christmas. For Christmas one a year or so ago. And then she got pulled over and she lost her license. But now she doesn't have a car anymore because she crashed into a parked car. Because she wrecked the parked car's bumper. And it literally looked like she veered off the road. That's a real life, by the way. And yes, now she doesn't have a car anymore. But it looked like she veered off the road. And so she used to live in Sydney, but now she's always here. I'm not sure what's going on. She's going to go back to Sydney or I don't know. But anyway. Oh, but they're like the Maze Boulevard. Modesto discovered. Okay, we're in Modesto now, so oh yeah, we're 50 minutes, we're nearly there, nearly made it. So we're in Modesto now. Let's go slow down a bit. They don't want to use speed, but I don't want to get charged again because I already owe $18,000. That's not good. Yeah, no. Now I'm only going to earn 10,000, so then now I'm going to earn another $8,000. Great. Yeah, that's not good. I can't believe I managed to do that. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what happens when you get charged too many times and you don't have much money. You then start owing money. So, oh God, I need to actually stay on the road. Jesus, I actually almost crashed into the fence then. I almost went off the road. That's what happens that's called distracted driving. That's what happens when you're distracted. You can have an accident. That's called distracted driving. So you have to be careful. You can't be distracted while driving because you can have an accident. That's called distracted driving. Slow down there. You have to ride away. That's why you can actually go through red light because usually I get charged if I do that. But see, I'm going through. They're not getting charged because I actually have to ride away because I'm holding a heavy load. I'm allowed to go through red light. Yeah, because I'm holding a we've got a little like this is a school zone. Okay. In a school zone, you have to drive slowly, but I think the speed limit is 40 in the school zone. I'm pretty sure. We're in Australia, it is. I'm not sure when yeah, you have to because there's children crossing the road. That's why you have to be careful. You have to drive slowly in school zones because there's children crossing the road. And when the lights flash on the school bus, you have to stop. In America, you have to stop because you can't be here because American school buses have stop signs that fall out. And when they fall out, you have to stop. And there's a lot of idiots who don't. And then and sometimes they get caught by the police, and that's called instant karma. Yeah, when in the school bus when the stop lights and the stop signs are out, you're supposed to stop. Hello, why are you not moving, you stupid escort vehicle? Go! I can't turn if you're just standing there, otherwise I'm wanting to the boot and then I'll fail. Jeez, not sure why they stopped. Oh, they can see the silo right there. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh crap. No, that's not good. Oh no. That's not good. No. Sorry, mate. My bad. That's my fault. I accidentally just dinged someone's truck by accident. I ran into someone's truck by mistake. I just accidentally ran into someone. I just pushed their truck across the road there. Oops. My trailer's pretty big. And I wasn't there occupying 2 lanes. I wasn't paying attention. And now I just accidentally run into someone. Now I've got charged again. So now I'm going to owe another $9,000 because now I owe $19,000 because I just accidentally ran into someone's truck by accident. I just ran into someone by accident. I just ran someone's truck with my trailer by accident. With the trailer, it's not my trailer. Hopefully it's not going to. I'm sure because there's no way of damage the solid because they're solid. I mean, they're usually solids are pretty sure made out of metal or steel as well, so they're solid. So it's a slight accident like that isn't going to damage it. I doubt that. So you do not want to have a damaged load, that'd be bad. Oh, and then you made it to the destination. So this is my first heavy cargo haul in American Truck Simulator. I haven't done an American Truck Simulator before. I'm also driving a big truck. But the cabin off my truck that's still locked, so I can't afford any other upgrades anyway because I have no money left. So my company's kind of broke. So I call it Sunshine Trucking, and yeah, the company's kind of broke. I mean, we're in debt, so we're owing money, basically. Because the truck's heavy, it takes a bit the time for the truck to start accelerating. But this one, it accelerates quite well. I mean, it accelerates better than the Euro truck one. So now we're turning right. Yeah, because we can't go straight anyway because it's a dead end. So we have to go right anyway. So that's where we're going. And we're going to drive. So we're nearly there. We've got another 12 minutes. We're nearly there. Oh, you see the destination on the little screen there? We're nearly there. Just up ahead. Another destination. and the escalators, when you're wide, they block off the other lane to stop the traffic from you. Then again, well, on this side, so we're not on that other side. So, but if you're turning across, across, they block the other lane. They hold the traffic there while the heavy cargo vehicles turning. Yeah, but going to with us because heavy cargo trucks heavy cargo trucks are allowed to go. If you're holding heavy cargo, you're actually allowed to go through red lights when it's semaphores. You don't actually have to. Yeah, that's one of the upsides of this. Is that when you're holding heavy cargo, you're allowed to go through red lights. When you're holding heavy cargo, you're allowed to go through red lights. When you're holding heavy cargo, you're allowed to go through red lights. Oh god, I need to get on the right side of the road, otherwise I'm going to get charged. I'm going to get a wrong way violation if I go on the wrong way. Where are we? Oh, okay, up here. Yeah. Maybe there's pulled over. We made it. Only up ahead, there's no further road. It's a dead end up ahead, so we're at the road end. But we made it. So now we just have to pull up. Slowly. Start braking. I want to go backwards. We don't? Oh, no. I can't see the indicator if it's green or not. So we turn the engine off. No, we don't turn the engine off. We hit the trailer, I think it was. No. No, it's not that. Well, I don't know if I'm on the indicator or not. I can't see. Well, I can't see the indicator anymore. That's the thing. How do I complete this? Oh, jeez. I don't want to reverse too far. I can't see the indicator anymore. I'm supposed to be on. Where's the indicator? Seriously? Oh, there. Oh, I need to be able to see this indicator. How do I complete this? Oh, wait, now it's been. Okay, there we go. Let me unhook the trailer. There we go. Excellent. All right. How much money did we just make? A total of $10,000. Okay. We've got an additional proficiency bonus, so we've got an additional $295. Unassigned skill points. We still owe $8,000, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't have trailer purchase yet, but yeah, we still owe $8,000. Yeah, there isn't enough to fully pay off what we owe. Unfortunately, we still owe $8,000. Yeah, I mean, that took me a bit of time to actually pull in properly for some reason. I'm not sure. There's other one. There's a huge construction, whatever that is, and there's another one, a giant silo, a turnkey house construction. What the heck? Turnkey. Yeah, that's the highest one now. The other $10,000. Dry fruits, packaged food, used packaging, paper, flour. Okay. Batteries. That's oops, no, that's not what I wanted. I just opened the settings. Oh, great. So actually, it took me a while to figure out how I'm supposed to park because in order for it to work, the indicator, white indicator where you park in, that has to be green. If you've done it right, it would show it would come up green if you've done it correctly. I mean, so then you unhook the trailer and that completes it. yeah, I wasn't really not really good at parking, to be honest, and especially reverse parking.